everybody.
Yeah, rock your body. Yeah, everybody, rock your body right. 'Cause Backstreet's back.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. 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 Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So, where do we start? This year has gone a lot different than we thought. We all were planning to get on a flight to Australia. We were gonna do this versus that down under and bring you some of the fastest cars from Australia. And that all changed on January 2nd. And a lot for all of us changed on January 2nd. And you know, we're all still processing the loss of Ken and how we move forward, but it made us spend a lot of time talking about what we wanna do with Hoonigan, with the channels, with everything that we do. And I think one of the things we realized was that we got to this point in content where a lot of us weren't even stoked about making the content we were making. And then we started talking about all the stuff we wanted to do, but none of that stuff fit into like a simple package. It was like, well, where does that live? Where do you put it? Is it on whatever many channels we have? Is that a bonus thing? Is that a project car thing? Is that a main channel thing? And we started talking about this idea of the show you're watching now, which probably sounds a lot like tangents, but it's definitely not tangents because Teague doesn't want to do tangents again. But the idea was this show, which is going to be on Wednesdays, is going to be the show around all the stuff like we actually really want to go do. And for some of us, it might be an individual trip, it might be a group trip, it might just be around and bullshit here in the building. But it was one moment for us, and everyone else can chime in, but like where I think we took this thing that happened this year and said, okay, we should all be doing the stuff we really want to do, the stuff we enjoy doing.
Don't think of this as a show. It's definitely not tangents, but don't think of it as a show. Think of it as a place for you to come hang out with us every Wednesday where we just kind of bullshit and update you on the dumb stuff that we're doing.
It's like the good old days, man. Daily transmission was us just messing around in the office, and we sort of lost a place to put a lot of that content. And now it's like, you can watch footage of us partying last night.
And I'm a little kid.
There was a lot of dick punching going on last night, but Jason Ellis, he had a comedy show that we all went to. That's why we're a little slower today than usual. But that being said, we got a big year coming up. We got a lot of plans. We took a step back and we want to go to the roots of what we were as Hoonigan.
Oh, see the surprise?
Because like, we're gonna do this versus that, and we know some of you guys love it, some of you guys miss the old stuff. And part of the show is just to be able to communicate with you guys again, because this versus that is sort of a show.
I've been waiting for this my whole life.
We're also gonna do more builds, but not crazy builds like stuff that you could never even imagine building in your garage. We're bringing it back to our stuff. We still been building cars in the background. We have a lot of projects to do. So we're gonna bring back the Hoonigan Project Cars channel.
While we're on the topic of project cars and things that'll probably collect dust, Brian took like a 12,000-mile road trip and then bought cars in both Mexico and Canada.
Yeah, but today's just Mexico. Because I haven't handed in my SD cards from Canada yet, so they can't make that show yet.
The man who is tormented for having cars that don't run goes on an extreme mission to buy 2 cars from 2 different countries and drives them back only to take them apart and make them not run.
He crossed America's northern and southern borders in 48 hours while doing a podcast and taking other calls.
And going into secondary and customs.
And if you guys have watched any of our old content, like the misadventures of Baja, you know that traveling with Scotto is a mission. I thought Ensenada was 8 hours away from Hoonigan. It's like 2.5.
Baja update. It is literally an hour and 45 minutes if you drive and don't stop.
I left here at 6 in the morning and got there at 7:50. I was across the border in Mexico.
The best part about this whole trip, Brian took our sweet boy Jolly there, and Jolly was like, "We'll be back by noon." They got back at like 9 p.m.
Just cut to the footage. Show the people. All right.
Good morning.
Why
It's
are we
like a
doing
weird day, isn't it?
Yeah. Yo, did Jamie camp in our yard all over?
I feel bad. I should have invited him to stay at my house, but A, I think he's just happier here.
Oh my God.
B, my mother-in-law was in the guest room.
Whatever you say.
It's just nonchalant. We're going to Mexico at 5 a.m. on a
Mexico.
Maybe we're going to Mexico
on a Thursday.
On a Thursday afternoon.
Wait, are we taking this and not the truck and trailer?
Oh yeah, you didn't hear this.
Yo, hell, I'm out.
It's gonna be a long day.
Well, last night when he left, we were taking that,
We were never taking.
which was the F450 with the trailer behind it.
We were
But
never
then we
taking
did the math. And we don't think the truck that I'm buying will fit on the trailer, so we're just gonna drive it.
Oh my God. Oh.
Let's get in, Jolly. Let's go.
Let's do it. Oh my God.
On tool ship.
Sounds like me.
There's a joke at Hoonigan, which is that it always takes 8 hours to get to Mexico. Everyone's always insinuated that it was my fault. Vinny being the everyone who insinuates that. Vinny, not on this trip, made it to Mexico in 1 hour and 50 minutes.
In your face!
We're going to Omar's house.
Omar, that's the name I heard.
He's got my truck, and we're gonna go from there.
About 12 minutes out.
Yeah, but then we got a few other things we're gonna hit. Of course, Jamie came because we had to go to the Volkswagen dealership because I don't know, he ordered something. He ordered a wardrobe that matches his car. I'm not even kidding. And then we're gonna go get some tacos because you can't come to Tijuana and not get tacos. And then I don't know, maybe cruise around, take some photos, and then shoot back up and hope that we can get this thing across the board. So we're here in Tijuana, TJ, whatever you want to call it. We're here to pick up my truck, but first, this crazy man who drove from Pennsylvania to LA and then immediately agreed to drive from LA to Mexico with me has to pick up something at the Volkswagen dealership that he ordered. Apparently it's a wardrobe to match his vehicle, and I think I'm going to make him wear it for the rest of this episode.
You know I would do that gladly. Yeah. Welcome
By the
to
way,
Mexico.
if you don't know Jamie Orr, you should follow him on Instagram and all that stuff. But I think we did an episode with you in the past. Jamie, explain yourself. He makes me seem like a Volkswagen, just normal person. She's like full. How many Volkswagens do you have?
I do not know. 40?
Yeah.
30? 50? I don't know.
That's a problem.
He's got as much of a car cane problem as I do, because you also have a bunch of non-Volkswagens you don't even tell people about.
Oh yeah, motorbikes and other cars, Toyotas, Hondas and stuff. But yeah, people don't care. They're just like, do Volkswagen things.
So
Yeah.
here we are, doing Volkswagen things on the
then
way
Ford
to pick up an American truck.
Oh wait, we're not saying Ford yet?
People probably figured it out.
I'm
We gave
fired.
away. They saw the thumbnail. They saw the thumbnail.
Okay.
Here's, like, see, this is like Mexico only stuff. You don't get that in the US. Drive 5 minutes over the border, you get this. Volkswagen sold this in the US. Like, that's a good Sprinter competitor.
So it's made on the same assembly line as a Sprinter.
The things you find out.
Mind blowing.
Hey, it's Scotto size.
This man just walked right into a showroom.
Great. I fit
Yo!
standing up.
Hold on. That's
How do I
perfect
get one of
fitment.
these?
Yo, that fit.
Yo, hella flush, bro. Look at that.
That
Hella
fit,
flush. I would definitely wreck myself just walking this way. Oh, man.
Yo, this is perfect for you.
Are these rear-wheel drive?
Yes.
Oh!
Can you get them in all-wheel drive too?
Yes.
But we can't get them. We can't get them
a
here.
California crafter, so it's a full camper this size,
full along, like live
I
it.
love that they call them Californias, but you can't buy them in California.
That shit don't make sense.
You're saying that you can rebody a Sprinter?
I did.
What?
I brought over the doors, the fenders, the hood, and I put a whole Volkswagen front plate. I sold it.
Dude, let's do that again. I want one of these.
We can do that, no problem. All right.
They came right out.
Heck yeah. Oh yeah, look at the razor.
Yo, what'd you get?
Woo. This is why I came.
No way.
3,000 miles across America. And then
No way. That's kind of sick though.
But look, it's genuine.
Damn.
And then this is why I came.
This is the nerdiest stuff.
This is it's official, genuine.
You need to put all of that on to drive your
and just nothing else, just like
colored car. It's technically a clown car. That's what Harlequin means. It means clown.
You a hater.
My line for Volkswagen nerdery stops at the Harlequin.
That's fine. It's pushing it. It is. Which is gracias.
Alright, so Jamie's done with his little geek out session. He's now matches his vehicle as if this wasn't embarrassing enough as is. He's up that level. Now let's go, we're gonna follow my friend Omar, go see my truck for the first time in Tijuana. Man, this thing was pretty minty when it left Mexico City, but it seems to have gotten a little rash along the way.
It's not bad. It's not like you need new stuff.
I think I think most of it can be just repaired and repainted, which is good. I was worried about this because, like, obviously these doors don't exist. Like, this company built these doors. It's one of those things where if you don't know what it is, you're just like, oh, I guess they made the Ford Explorer in the 80s.
Exactly. Like, it's just an F-150 with a cap, but then it's like a Hyundai with the two doors on one side.
Let's be honest. If I was sleeping down by the river in this, right, you would just be like, yeah, that looks like the kind of vehicle a man would sleep in.
Sure.
It has that kind of vibe.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, do we start it now?
Yes, please. And a stick?
Yeah, man.
Yo, this is kind of gangster, fool. And crank windows.
Ready?
Yep.
35 Canyonero.
Yo, that's purring kind of nice.
Look at those pipes, by the way.
Yo, kind of feeling it.
I can't tell if this thing's just like revving like crazy, or if it's is the seat just moving.
Yo, it is.
We're gonna have to get that figured out.
Do you feel it heavy on your side? Because I'm
not moving, you are.
Yeah.
So you're pivoting around me, which is just the weirdest feeling.
I'm moving like.
Yeah, I know.
Is this your first time with it on
This is the
highway?
first time driving more than 10 miles an hour. Alright, so we're here in Mexico, and while we were here, I may have found the car on Facebook Marketplace that I've been looking for forever, and I didn't even know it existed, but more on that later. This is a Ford Carryall. Yeah, it's like a four-door Bronco. I mean, it's two-wheel drive, but Mexican only, built in the US, well, partially, and then sent down here to be coach built for the rear. Let's go start this thing up and take it for a test drive. Right up. I realize I have a problem, but this thing is just so rad. And I've been looking at an old P100. I never even knew these came in bullnose. Oh man, what a cool car. Well, truck. That's right, 3 rows of seating in a Ford. I don't know what you would call this, like an early Expedition, honestly, because Explorer would have been smaller. But these are built on F-150, basically short beds, and then they got sent here, and they sent this part and that to Mexico, and then Mexico added that part. There's a bunch of weird stuff, like the line here is really odd, but I kind of love the quirkiness of it. The rear doors. I've always, every time I come to Mexico, I look for the B100, which is the dent side model. I didn't even know they made these in OBS. As you guys all know, I once had this truck called Cold Truckle. I love so much, but cool bullnose SUV with the sun. It's kind of a nice, nice replacement. I have a fucking problem. So I'm leaving a decent amount of room between me and the guy in front.
Yo, is it not possible to scoot back? You look squished right now.
I don't know, we should try it. I don't want to try it while driving. Mexico is like New York City. You gotta stay committed to what's happening, because at any point, someone's gonna enter your lane from the wrong side, come in on you. Like, you can't be a mark while driving in Mexico. You gotta be on your shit, just like New York City. So there's no change in the seat, we'll just fucking deal with it. Even though every time it rolls forward, for some reason the car turns left.
Oh my God!
Do you think it's the key that says gas on it?
Let's see, if the key that says gas on it, that doesn't want to go in.
Yo, we can't fill up gas?
Hell yeah.
This thing keeps winning. All right, so quick update. It's floaty on the road. It feels like it only has rear brakes. I hit the brakes not that hard at about 9.5 miles an hour, and it locked up one of the rear wheels. That's gonna be interesting on the 405 on the way home. It's a little bit more scuffed up than I remember, but I think a lot of it happened getting from Mexico City to here. Whatever. I love it. That's it though. In the end, this is why you should explore the wonderful addiction of carcane, because like, even when you have buyer's regret, there's still something you can find that you love about a car.
You're regretting this?
No, I don't regret anything. If I regretted things, I wouldn't own 20 bleep cars. Get out of here. We out here blocking traffic in the barrio.
Here you go, boss.
Yeah. We got.
The only thing I got in there is probably a torta.
This looks like you. You got a torta?
Hell yeah.
I feel like the word plain did not come across here.
Oh shit. That's gonna taste like soap to you, right?
Yeah, it's got the cilantro in it. Let's see.
You're brushing your teeth?
No, it tastes like soap. Alright, let's finish these, head to the border.
Still stuck in traffic. It's 12:54.
I got a podcast, 6 minutes, so we're just gonna do it from the car.
This is how dedicated this man is to this podcast.
Yo, I got my headset on, I got my mic, I'm ready to go. See, this is, you gotta just love the border crossing in Mexico. It's a Volkswagen Atlas. My friend Jamie Orr is driving in my newly acquired Mexican-only truck. How crazy is that?
I'll tell you.
What's up?
Nothing. Just hanging out in Mexico. Oh wait, you on the real news?
Yeah.
The car's like stalling out a little bit, so maybe the car.
It stalled twice, and I'm not trying to push it.
He's on high alert.
I'm not trying to
That's
push
it. Like,
also, we're not going anywhere, so honestly, there's no reason to let it just run.
no, this sucks.
Yeah. We've been here for
this
an
long.
hour
plus, and we've only gone like a football field. Hey, Appreciate you guys. How rad is that? Pays to be Hoonigan.
I'm only traveling
to the border, and the dude said, "What's up, Brian?" Yeah. That's sick.
I'm only traveling with you from now on. That was fucking gangster.
All right, hopefully they're as friendly here. All right, so we are in what they call secondary, which I think they're gonna look through the vehicle, make sure there's no drugs or whatever in it. And then from there, we have to go back into Mexico because apparently we took the wrong lane for us to actually import this vehicle. So I think we have to go do that all over again.
Fuck you. We're not.
You can get out here and just take a cab from here.
We're not sitting in line.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he sounded like, oh, you can get right back in, but I don't know. I don't know. Well, this is gonna be a much longer day than I thought it was gonna be. All right, we got our stamp. This truck is officially legal in the United States of America. Unfortunately, they were very not cool with us walking in with cameras, so you're just gonna have to imagine what it looked like in there. Or maybe we can illustrate it. Oh, it drives nicer in America. I can't even explain it.
It's so wild.
It just feels great. It's still all over the place. It's still really difficult to keep in a straight line. And that hasn't changed. But now it's mine and here in America, so it feels different.
Sup, motherfucker?
Well, got like another hour and a half to get home, and it is like kind of sketchy to drive at speed. I'm pretty used to driving like shitty cars with very little connected between the steering wheel and the actual wheels, but this thing is a choose your own adventure game on lanes. You hit the brakes, it pulls violently to the left. If you go into a right turn but you need to correct, you have to like turn that much back just to even yourself out. It wobbles a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like a drunk driver on the road. So yeah, there's that, but it's still pretty fucking cool. I kind of fucking love it. Okay, so first off, this did not come out of the design studios at Dearborn. This is basically a kit car built around a pickup truck, right?
It's quirky, it's weird.
It started its life as a short bed, which makes it fantastic because it has a really, really short wheelbase. But one of the worst design features of this is like, look at the space here and look at the space here. Like they couldn't have cut a different piece of glass. Like, what is this out of? What did they steal this from?
Who knows?
That they were like, yeah, we could make this like this and make it actually, I mean, this is flat glass, right?
It's got a...
Oh, I guess they had to,
yeah.
Yes, they probably just had to use...
From like a Volkswagen bus or something.
Or a Suburban or something like that, right?
Okay, that line though, at least is symmetrical. Back here,
well, you've been looking at the back of the car for a while.
Sleepy eye angle here that kind of
it's a Bozer Bleak, bro. It's Bozer Bleak rear.
It's not an angry look. And then this, which as you pointed out, is just cut from the back of the tailgate.
It definitely also looks like the Ford letters didn't go back on straight.
But then it just ends. So you have this whole section here where it's just missing, but then it also is missing here.
Maybe I fixed that. Yeah. If anyone has one of these spare, or maybe two, because I can cut this one up to make those pieces. If you have a spare one off your truck, send it to me because this one got unfortunately destroyed. All right, let's go eat some. All
right, let's go eat. Got some ketchup.
You can buy that at the...
It has a Volkswagen part number. Volkswagen makes more sausages than cars per year, and they also have spiced ketchup.
What? Wow, what?
You know what you need to try this on? A glizzy, my friend.
You said ketchup on a glizzy? Hey, yo! Ketchup on a glizzy, son? Don't you dare disrespect me talking about putting a Volkswagen ketchup on a glizzy.
It's not right.
Can you get up closer there with the wall and the lights? Bitch ass fool!
That wasn't good.
Why the f did you do that?
I was trying to go for a burnout, but something clearly let go there.
Jesus! Oh my god.
I got home trying to do a burnout.
That was legit scary as fuck, fool. God damn.
made it. I will admit, the last hour and a half with the steering was probably one of the sketchiest drives I've had. Anyway, so it seems like it's late, but it's not. It's only 7 o'clock, which it's not really bad. We left here at 6 a.m., got back at 7 p.m. So 13-hour day, new Carcane. It made itself all the way here. That's a one-day Carcane special. Now I'm literally leaving tomorrow for Vancouver to go pick up an Audi that I bought there during the beginning of the pandemic. It's been there for over 2 years. So I gotta go get that, and I'm gonna drive that home. I'm gonna take the slow trip though, try to take like 4 or 5 days and have fun with it. So yeah, enjoy.
All right, so we hope you enjoyed that adventure of Scotto getting his real-life version of the Canyonero. Now it's here in the back. You actually snapped an axle the second you got here.
I did exactly what Vinny said I was gonna do. I bought a car, brought it across international lines, and then I disabled it.
This is the part of the show that's not a show, where we show you other little things that we've done. The other day, myself, Finn, and Brian, we went to Indy car testing over at the Thermal Club, and we actually had the Indy truck out on track.
You lost your credentials already?
Yeah,
I've been here for 5 minutes.
Hold on, show me.
No, stop.
Welcome. Team members only.
We already found the snacks.
Nothing like a true Hoonigan project right here. How is it? Good?
In other news, Brian Anderson with the gnarliest save of all time. I don't even know if he counted it as a save. It looks like he's just driving an RC.
Cartwheeled a truck. We went to the NASCAR Clash at the Coliseum.
Let's go NASCAR!
Consumed 46 tall boys of Bud Light.
Hold on. Who followed you?
Bud Light.
It's such a career moment for him. It's such a high.
We are all so proud of you.
So that's our show. Comment below on all the things we talked about. We'll be seeing you again real soon.
And if you don't like this show, we're gonna make it anyway.
It's not a show.
It's not a show. That's the loophole. If you don't like the show, well, it's not a show, so who cares?
Okay,
No, I told you how it ends. Turn the lights off.
We don't know how to do that.
There's go.
Hit that, what about that switch right there? What happens then? It's not enough lights off. Go hit that switch too.
Someone has to hit them at the same time.
So, we're gonna shoot these often? Weekly.
Weekly.
Wow.
We gotta shoot another one right now.
This is rough.
Oh, spooky.
Dude, that thing flies crazy crooked.